Hello, folks. Welcome back to another classic tale with me, Donald J. Trump, 45th President of the United States and former owner of the Miss America pageant. Have you heard of me? I hope this next story is better than the last, but to be honest, I don't hold much hope. Let's begin. This one is called Rapunzel, I think. Sounds like a Mexican. Let's see. All right. Once upon a time in a quaint little kingdom, there lived a humble couple who were desperate for a child. After many years of trying, they were finally blessed with the news that they were expecting a baby. Many years. This guy obviously isn't as virile and potent as I am. I've had so many kids, I've almost lost count, believe me. Anyway, their joy knew no bounds, but little did they know their happiness would soon be overshadowed by an unforeseen predicament. A bit like when the Democrats tried to impeach me. As the days rolled by, the expectant mother developed an insatiable craving for a peculiar plant known as Trump steaks, which only grew in a luxurious palace called Trump Towers, owned by a beautiful, beautiful man. This story sounds pretty good so far. Unable to bear his wife's distress, the husband decided to sneak into the beautiful man's penthouse to fetch some Trump steaks. Despite the eerie chill that ran down his spine as he trespassed into forbidden territory, he managed to pluck some Trump steaks. However, as fate would have it, the beautiful man caught him red-handed. Well, I hope he called his lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, and filed a civil claim for loss of property right away, because that's what I'd do, believe me. With eyes that glinted with fury, the beautiful man, who also had great hair, by the way, cornered the trembling husband. He pleaded for mercy, begged, in fact. You should have seen it. It was pathetic. And explaining about his wife's intense craving, the beautiful man with the great hair, after a moment of thought, struck a tremendous deal with him, an amazing deal, maybe the best deal ever. I don't know. Anyway, he agreed to let the man go and even take as much Trump steak as he wanted, but on one condition: then he must hand over their child to him after its birth. With a heavy heart and no other choice, the husband agreed. My God, what kind of blithering imbecile would swap his unborn child for some steaks? Anyway, the day arrived when the child, a beautiful girl with golden locks, was born. True to their word, the couple handed over their baby to the beautiful man, who named her Rapunzel, but then changed her name to Ivanka, a much nicer name, it's true. As Ivanka blossomed into a young maiden, her golden hair grew long and lush, just like her new father's hair, flowing like a river of gold. Fearful of the world's wicked ways and greedy to keep Ivanka's beauty to himself, the beautiful man imprisoned her in a magnificent skyscraper with excellent amenities, but with no doors, nestled amidst a dense, thorny forest. It really was a beautiful skyscraper, folks, believe me. You should see the penthouse where I live. It's a tremendous home, it really is. Now, the only way to enter the tower was by climbing up Ivanka's incredibly long golden hair. Every day, the beautiful man would stand below the tower and call out, "Ivanka, Ivanka, let down your hair." Better not do that around creepy Joe Biden. He loves nothing better than to sniff little girls' hair. And Ivanka would dutifully lower her hair for the beautiful man to climb up. The days turned into years, with Ivanka spending her days singing and gazing out the lone window of her tower, dreaming of the world beyond, whilst also taking care of extremely important governmental duties that she wasn't qualified to do. One day, a gallant prince riding through the forest was captivated by Ivanka's melodious voice. He followed the sweet tunes and came upon the hidden tower. Intrigued, he watched from behind the trees and learned the secret call to Ivanka. The next day, he approached the tower and called,
"Ivanka, Ivanka, let down your hair. That would be so cool. Yeah."
Ivanka, thinking it was the beautiful man, let down her hair, and the knucklehead prince climbed up.
This is so cool. I'm gonna get laid so bigly.
Over time, the knucklehead prince and Ivanka formed a clandestine friendship that blossomed into love. They concocted a plan for Ivanka to escape the tower and run away with the prince. However, the beautiful man discovered their plan when he saw the prince leaving the tower one day.
I just told that chick I used to be in Limp Bizkit and she let me bone her.
Enraged, he cut off Ivanka's beautiful hair and banished her to a desolate Democrat city like Philadelphia or Detroit, where she lived in sorrow and despair and amongst a horde of filthy, stinking homeless people. The prince, desperate to find his beloved, searched high and low, braving many dangers along the way. He roamed the lands, calling out for Ivanka, but to no avail.
Hey, Ivanka, where are you? I'm horny and want a bone again. Hey.
After many long and arduous years, the knucklehead prince's unwavering love finally led him to downtown Philadelphia, where Ivanka had been living as a homeless lady.
Hey, Ivanka, you look gross, but I'd still definitely bone you again.
Their reunion was a scene of heartfelt joy and tearful embraces. The tears that streamed down Ivanka's cheeks fell upon the prince's eyes, and all the other homeless people watching rejoiced in glee. With newfound hope and joy, Ivanka and the prince journeyed back to his kingdom, where they were received with jubilant celebrations. Their tale of unwavering love and courage spread far and wide, inspiring songs and stories for generations to come. And so amidst joy and love, Ivanka and the prince lived happily ever after. Their hearts, filled with memories of despair, turned to tales of hope and love that stood the test of time.
Hey. I told Ivanka I'd go bone her, but I don't wanna. I'm just about to finish Tears of the Kingdom, then I'm gonna go eat a whole bunch of weenies. Hey.
Okay, that's the end of the story, folks. That was a really beautiful story. If you ask me, maybe the best story ever. It's true. I especially like the character of the beautiful man with the luscious, flowing golden hair who looked a lot like me. If you like this story, then please like and subscribe and maybe leave a comment if you have any other stories you'd like me to tell. But most importantly, don't forget to head over to Comedy Danks and tell them what a bunch of morons they are and that they'll never get anywhere now. They fired me. It's true.